Greetings everyone, my name is Napoleon Complex, welcome back to Total War Online, and welcome to our first episode of Unit Analysis. So last time I had some trouble with some British chariots, and I've had a look at some of the potential counters. What I'm looking for is a counter that every faction has access to, and my main three candidates are some form of very heavy infantry, cavalry, or archers. So I found Billy can do 007 rather. Billy can do 002, and he has agreed to help me test this. We're pitting 4 units of heavy chariots against 3 units of legionary cavalry, same price point, and we'll see if, first of all, cavalry can counter these chariots. So the first formation I'm going to deploy in is a native formation, which is just 4 cavalry deep, and we'll see if that makes any difference. I'll try different formations of cavalry in later tests.
This is no way for a Roman to behave. Shame will be his
Oh.
forever. Your general runs away.
Okay, so the cavalry in standard formation didn't do very well, and we can see why British chariots are so dangerous.
His troops much. Our enemies have achieved a great victory, despite the courage and virtue of our soldiers.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go back to the drawing board on that. So this time we're going to try the same test again, only this time my cavalry are going to be in deeper formation. I'm trying to emulate the cuirassier formations of the switch between the medieval and the late and the early pike and shot period. So these deep formations were developed to counter lancer charges, and I'm going to see if the different formation makes any difference. Okay, so this time I said to my opponent that he can change formation if he wants. He can change strategy if he wants, because obviously the chariots will change up their strategies as well. And this time the cavalry are holding up rather better. We might actually win this. Fortunately, I can't access the rally horn with this general on a unit of cavalry. And I still can't bring them down. We need to get them to break. We're getting some of the chariots to break, but I'm going to lose my general soon. We need to try and kill the enemy general.
Victory is ours.
That worked.
The narrowest of margins.
So once again Billy and I are testing the chariots, and this time we are going to try archers with infantry defenders. So I'm taking 3 units of warband protecting 2 units of force. That should be the other way around. Let me think. Okay, we'll try this for now. So for this formation I'm trying to maintain quite a dense formation to protect us from the chariots. But it's going to be difficult actually, and I might have to rethink this in another test. because they're probably going to charge through and disrupt the Forester warbands. I think I will actually move the Foresters back a little bit because I'm anticipating that. Or are we already within range? So you don't want to waste any firing time. Right, start putting pressure on them. Here we go. It's going to be nasty.
The enemy warlord flees from our warriors. Attack and drive them back in the same way.
Okay, we drove the heavy chariots. Whoops, don't break formation. For heaven's sake, don't break formation. Focus down the chariots. I'd better spread out. Don't know why this is taking so long, folks. Respond. I need to be aware because those heavy chariots are back on the field. Trying to spread out to minimize casualties, but that might just have made things worse. Yikes, I knew that was going to happen. Change direction, shoot down the heavy chariots. This is forcing us to spread out. If I can take down one unit of chariots, uh-oh. Not good. We broke that unit as planned. Though if you tried that earlier, remember the Foresters are actually quite good in melee as well, so it takes some impact to break them.
Warlord lies dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
So the chariots only have one attacked unit left now. So of course the light chariots, well, I'm not sure. I might ask my opponent to take another try at this because maybe under better conditions they could have done this.
This is a great
And there we go.
The cries of
So you
dying
can,
enemies
so
are
it's
sweet
possible
music to our
archers
ears.
and warbands can repel a chariot charge, but it's not necessarily very easy for them. This time I'm going to try being the Britons, and Billy can try being the Gauls, and we'll see how I do when the positions are reversed. Right, I am going to go for a much more aggressive approach. I'm going to try and surround the Gauls and then bring them down. Ah, the foresters can't be seen yet because they're hidden. Not helpful game. Game screwed up my carefully crafted formation. Well, heavy chariots still want to go to the middle, but we want to try and get the light chariots right around the back this time. So those foresters will all be ready to be preparing to fire on me. And Billy sees what I'm doing, he's responding to the threat. But I'm going to try and get right around the back. And I'm trying to draw his formation thin. Right, that's all the opening I need. And the warbands are responding. Right, get out of combat. Oh, we broke already. Yikes. Yeah, it turns out that my rather questionable tactical acumen wasn't what was needed to turn the situation around. Oh, we managed to break a unit of foresters that time. And those foresters are still around. Right, let's see if we can rally up. So of course, if you can catch the enemy off guard, you can still make a contest of it. But so far the chariots are doing rather poorly. You guys back to the fight. Get rid of the foresters and then we can surround the warbands and pick them off with our archers. Ah, don't know. Oops. Oh, that was our best chance, and it's been scotched. And go and cut them down. And he's reforming the defensive formation. Managed to chase the foresters down again. Right, we need to focus on this fight here. Ugh. Come on, keep it together. They broke. Try a sudden charge against their warbands. Fire arrows panicking us. I don't think I can do this. I'm not giving up. I still believe this battle can be won. But now two of my units are permanently off the field.
Enemy warlord shows his worth. Nothing. Victory is the reward of the brave. Your warriors have paid for a victory.
We did it. I think I pretty much explained everything in my little blurb up there. Okay, next test. So this time it's going to be a straightforward infantry test. 4 units of heavy chariots against 3 units of legionary cohorts, and we'll see if the legionary cohorts can withstand the shock. Obviously this only works against heavy chariots, as light chariots will just retreat and shoot them down. To resist the barbarian charge, I'm going to set up in a triangle of units, and this will hopefully allow them to cover their flanks, cover each other, and protect themselves to some extent, but from the charge. It would be better to have a diamond, I think, but as we only have 3 units present, a triangle will have to do. The chariots aren't going to give me time to rearrange. Here we go. So all the chariots are attacking and all the legionaries are fighting together. Can they withstand the chariot charge? Once again, I have no rally horn as the unit ability supersedes it. I think the chariots are being beaten off. Does seem to have done it.
Rome demands victory from her generals, and this day is clearly our victory.
So this time I've got the chariots, and my goal will be to try and use cycle charges to break the Romans where a single thunderous charge couldn't. Once again, the game is playing with my carefully arranged formations. That is very annoying. Let's just take them out of group, it's obviously not doing us any favours. I'll try to surround them at the 4 cardinal points so that we can charge in from 4 different angles. Need to stay out of PLA range though. So another unit I considered doing this with was the Numidian Imitation Legionaries. Heavy infantry as heavy as the ones the Romans get are quite rare, so no messing around, straight away 3 units surrounded. Okay, charge. Oof. Right, don't muck around, get out of contact. That barely did any damage at all. So it looks like the concentrated charge was the correct approach. I thought a cycle charge would be more effective. So thinking on my feet a bit here. Maybe if we can concentrate on one of the legions and get it routing. That's the weakest one. Need to make sure that we all attack at the same time. But I'm trying subtly to avoid the remaining legionary cohorts. That unit's further away, so it needs to start its charge first. Okay, get moving. Trying to break a corner of the triangle.
Your warlord runs from the enemy. Why should our warriors fight for an old woman like him?
Yeah, I got nothing. Those legionaries are like a brick wall to my chariots. There we go.
The enemy celebrate and think us cowards, but we will use this defeat to find new strength.
Right. Well, folks, I think that's enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Napoleon Complex. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you so much to Billy Can Do 002, because that really helped out. I was waiting there for a while there, and then he came into the lobby, agreed to do all these tests, and that gave me a brilliant chance to demonstrate things. So thank you very much to him.